S1200 for the whole camping set to power our fridge. I've got this extension cord. I'm gonna run it through this back door and into the tent to run my CPAP and stuff. Charge my phone tonight. Got my CPAP, charger stuff, a couple little lamps. Now's a good time to try out the lights on the battery station. Oh, power station. Got the Keurig coffee maker here. See what that does. See how much power we take here. And I'm charging my watch and this again. I think this is like the third or fourth time I've charged this up. Got my camping light. I forgot to charge it back up after the last time I camped. Plug it in. Got 2 solar panel hooked up. 225 watts in through the back solar port. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel here. Today we've got a UDPower S1200 power station. We just got done camping for 2 nights with this thing and it was pretty awesome. We can do a quick overview and then talk about how we used it camping. So this battery has 15 outlets. We've got 5 AC outlets here. We've got a DC cigarette lighter top outlet. We've got 2 DC 5521 outlets, and these 3 are actually combined, so we've got a total of 12 volts and 120 watts or 12 amps combined. But you've got so many AC ports here, AC outlets, it's going to be hard to use all of these outlets up, honestly. You've got 2 100 watt USB-C ports. You've got 4 USB-A outlets. You got a wireless charger on top for your phone. So the rated output on this is 1200 watts. It can go up to 1800 watts, and we did run a Keurig on this, which took about 1500 watts, and it ran fine. So this thing is actually whisper quiet. It runs less than 25 decibels, which is pretty quiet. I have a smaller power station, and when it was running with the fan going and charging up, it was like 50-something decibels. It has virtually 0 self-discharge for up to a year. All right, so on the front here, we've got a normal in eco mode. And when you have it on eco mode, there's a little light that pops up there. Optimized and fast charging. So here's the 2 cables that come with it. You've got your regular AC cable to charge it, and then you've got your car charger or a DC cigarette lighter top plug. And then this is a DC 7909 plug, which actually plugs in the front here. So you can hook it up to your car and charge it. Some solar panels also have the solar hookup on one end and then a DC 7909 plug on the other end. You can actually charge this from solar or from your car from this port in the front here. Up to 144 watts charging with this port in the front, DC 7909. Now in the back, you plug it up to your normal wall outlet at your house. When it's on optimized charging, it's just gonna give you about 400 watts input to charge. When you put it on fast charging, it's gonna bump that up to about 800. But I would recommend just leaving it on optimized charging to help your battery last longer and everything. If you're in a pinch, you need to just charge it up real quick before you roll out or whatever. Just throw it over to fast charging and you can charge it up pretty quick that way. When I first got this out of the box, it had about 50% battery, and I had it on optimized charging, plugged it up, and it was charged fully in about an hour and 40 minutes or so. So the dimensions on this is about 9.5 inches this way, almost 14 inches that way, and almost 10 inches tall. And this weighs about 26 pounds. It does have a nice fold up handle here with a rubber grip on the bottom. It makes it real easy to carry and lift it. So this battery comes with a 5-year warranty, which is pretty awesome. This battery is a Life PO4 battery. It's rated at 4,000 plus cycles and still have 70% capacity. It's got a battery balancing system which extends battery lifespan. It's got a rugged outer shell which protects your battery. So with this thing running so quiet with 25 or below decibels, you can have this next to your bed and run your CPAP all night and it's not gonna wake you up when it's running. So this battery also has seamless, uninterrupted power supply. So what you could do is, for example, plug your work computer. If you work at home, you can plug your work computer up to it, plug this into your house outlet, and then your work computer into the front, or a fridge, or whatever. As soon as you lose power at your house for a storm or snow or whatever the case may be, you've got uninterrupted, seamless power. You don't have to worry about your work computer or whatever you have plugged up in here turning off. So on the back here, you've got an XD60 input port for solar panels, and you can charge this solar up to 400 watts out of the back. And it's a 12 volts to 75 volts, up to 400 watts, 12 amps. So here you can see your eco button. If I turn it on and off, got your eco light there. Now to turn on your DC ports, you just hit that button. There's a DC circle right there that turns on and the little button lights up. That means that these are active. Turn on your AC ports. You've got the AC button there. Now when you turn those on, you're gonna see the output is flashing. Obviously there's nothing plugged up, but when you plug things up here, it's gonna tell you your total watts output, and then it's gonna estimate how long you can run this battery with whatever you've got plugged up. Same thing over here. When you plug it up to charge it, it's going to tell you how many watts charging input you have and estimate how long until you're fully charged. All right, so I'm going to cut to where we went camping with this for 2 nights and let you see how that went. We're here at the campsite. We're gonna do a 2-night camping trip. Check out this river. It's our campsite. It's pretty cool. We drove here with our fridge, and it's got its own battery, but it doesn't last forever. So I'm gonna turn the fridge off and unhook it from this battery, and we're gonna use the new UDPower S1200 for the whole camping trip to power our fridge. Let me get it turned off. All right, so this cable, DC cigarette lighter cable for the fridge, it's actually longer than a normal standard one. Most of the other ones I've ever seen look like the regular, you know. This one is a little bit longer where it hooks in. So you might have trouble with that if you have a really long one. So let's check it out. So if you look here a little bit closer, that goes in there just fine. This one, for whatever reason, this one is a little bit longer. And this is the only one I've ever seen that's longer. It goes in, but if you just barely touch it, it'll pop out. So for this fridge and this camping trip, I think we're gonna just hook it up with the AC. Although I do think I have another one of these for the fridge at home with a shorter one that'll fit in there. So let me hook it up. So you gotta push your button here to turn the, hold on, let me turn the power station on. All right, so you gotta push this button here on the side. If you're gonna use DC, you gotta push that. If you're gonna use AC for these outlets, you gotta push that, turn it on. So now turn my fridge on here. So the compressor is not even on, no, the compressor's on the fridge, so we're getting 47 watts, 48 watts output. And if it was running like that non-stop, and it would go about 18 hours. But these fridges, show the fridge, these fridges, when you're camping, the compressor only turns on for about 7 to 10 minutes, a couple times an hour, depending on your weather and everything. So when the compressor's off, it doesn't really put out any power. So we should be good to run this the whole camping trip for 2 days and 2 nights straight. So we're gonna try to run this fridge the whole time. We got solar panels if we need to. We'll probably test it out later. I got a CPAP, so I'm gonna have to sleep 2 nights with a CPAP too, which takes about, I think, 30 to 50 watts continuously to run the CPAP for however long you got it on sleeping. So we're gonna do that, charge phones, watch and stuff, see how we do. I've got my camping light. I usually leave this on low overnight just to light up the campsite a little bit. I forgot to charge it back up after the last time I camped. So I'm gonna plug it in to the USB. So I just gotta push that button and then plug it in. So you'll have a little thing down there that says AC. So the AC outlets are on, DC outlets are on. Got this plugged in. And now it took my output up a little bit. So the fridge compressor is on right now at the moment, and it's charging this light. So might take a couple hours. It pretty much takes 5 or 6 hours to charge from empty. I think it was about half full. So right now just this is on charging and the compressor's off, and it's about 11 or 12 watts charging that camping light. We got 2 solar panel hooked up, 200 watts and 200 watts. I believe his is 200 watts too, and some sun.
2 hours to charge.
I'm getting right now 225 watts in through the back solar port, which is 400 watts max from the back solar port input. So we're just trying to see how far we can get kind of without the solar today, but the bug repellent ran out of battery, so I'm gonna plug it up, charge it too. Now I'm gonna plug the bug repellent, start charging it up. I don't really want it on though. Turn it off while it's charging because I won't be near it, so it's pointless. But right now the fridge compressor's on. It's charging this camping light still, which takes forever, and charging that. 46, about 35 of those watts goes away when the compressor's not on the fridge though. It only comes on a couple times an hour, about 30 to 35 watts for a few minutes, a couple times an hour. Now we're just charging the bug repellent. The compressor's not on the fridge. It's only 3 or 4 watts to charge that, which is pretty good. Still takes a couple hours to charge this back up. Been out here since about 10:30 or something in the morning. I was trying to get through today and tonight without using solar and see what the battery percent is tomorrow, like a real world situation here, and then we'll try to charge it back up with solar tomorrow probably. I plugged the solar up just to see what it'll do here. It's almost 5 o'clock. It's getting about 158 watts, 160 charging. So going by that, if it stayed, it'd be fully charged in about 1.8 hours. But I'm gonna try to see, I'm gonna unplug it and see what it looks like in the morning after we get through the night. Alright, I got this awning tent room put up. And I brought an air mattress. We're gonna plug that up to the battery and inflate this air mattress here and sleep in that. This air mattress out for some girls.
Just we can leave it up for one day.
They like they gotta retire or something, you know?
It's old.
Been
10 years.
10 years. About 8 o'clock p.m. Got the extension cord plugged up. Got it ran inside the back door to this awning tent so I can hook up my CPAP and charge my phone and crap tonight while I'm sleeping. Gonna put the battery on top of the fridge tonight and leave it. The fridge is gonna be running all night. We're at 76% now. The bug repellent died again, so we'll have to charge it up a second time. Here we go. What are you smelling, dude? Getting dark. Now's a good time to try out the lights on the battery station. Oh, power station. Pretty bright. Alright, we're gonna hit the sack at 73%. It's probably gonna be a little while before I turn the CPAP on though. All right, we made it till Saturday morning at 8 in the morning. Let's check, see where the battery's at. 46%. So today, we'll bust out the solar, see if we can charge it up some. Got the Keurig coffee maker here. See what that does.
Nice 12.
Probably 10. It's a small cup.
Yeah, it don't matter. Nice. It don't get that full. And you hit the stop the K.
See how much power we take here. Burning it pretty good. Can you smell it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make another one here.
You do 12?
12.
See if the display comes on. It's on, but see if the display turns on by itself.
How much did it go down?
A couple, maybe. Working good.
You can run the microwave.
So with just those two, 200 watts and 200 watts, which you'll never get the total. But it's been about an hour and we were at like 33% maybe or something. So it just went up a little bit. So we should be able to get this fully charged in 4 hours, which would give us, be about 4 p.m. So we'll come back and see. Need to charge my watch up too. Getting about 240. Check this out. A little creek flowing into the river. It's pretty cool. It clouded up on us a little bit, so we moved the panels. Got them set up right here. Cloudy. Only getting about 80 watts charging right now, but we're up to 67%. I think I went to bed last night at like low 70, maybe 73% or something, so should be good. And I'm charging my watch and this again. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time I've charged this up. I think it's the 4th time because I charged it up overnight while we were sleeping too. So it's the 4th time. We're not really getting any solar hardly anymore. 60 watts charging. And it still helps. Up to 74%. I think we went to bed around 73% last night. Look at that. Very peaceful. Yeah, it's getting dark. I'm gonna plug the extension cord back up to the battery, charge the phone, and run the CPAP all night. Alright, night number 2's done. Let's check the battery out here. The battery was about 69% when we went in the tent last night. We watched a movie or two on Netflix, downloaded. Charged up that bug repellent again. Charged up the phone, charged up this portable fan I got. Ran the CPAP all night. And then let's check it out right now. It's 8:30 in the morning. Okay, still at 39%. Still running the fridge too for the 2 days, 2 nights. So we just had some solar on it yesterday, still good. We'll still probably run that all day today if we had to, without solar. So this battery also has lights on the front here. You push this light button once and it lights up. And you've got 3 different levels. Push it again, it gets a little bit brighter, then a little bit brighter. I don't know how well the camera's gonna pick that up, but it's pretty bright. And then you push it again to turn it off. Now to turn the battery off, you push the power button over here and hold it. Now you're gonna see the display flash a few times and then it's gonna totally shut down the battery. So now the battery is just completely off there. If you wanna turn it on, you just push this power button one time and there's a little light above that. It's gonna light up. You probably can't see it in the camera there, but then your display is gonna go through its little thing and then it's gonna turn on. Now I went camping Friday, Saturday, until Sunday morning. I did not use solar input charging at all on Friday. I did try to use solar Saturday a little bit, and we still have 35% battery left after we camped, which is perfect for me. So what I did while we were camping was we ran a portable refrigerator the whole entire time. I charged my phone several times. I ran a CPAP for sleep apnea 2 nights, all through the night. I charged up a little camping light, which takes several hours to charge up, and we use that to leave it on all night just to light up the campground or campsite a little bit. And I charged up a portable fan. I charged up a bug repellent machine about 4 times, I think. Charged up my watch. We ran a Keurig on this to make coffee. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with this. This is gonna be the perfect battery for me, especially for a long weekend camping trip. If I would've used solar on it the Friday when we got there and Saturday, we would've had a lot more battery power Sunday after we left. But I only used solar 1 day out of the 2 days, and we still have 35% left, which is good. All right, there you have it, guys. You can see this thing is pretty sweet. You've got plenty of output ports. You got 1, 2, 3 different input ports to charge it with AC, with your car, DC, or with solar. You can do 2 different solar panels at the same time at the front and the back ports. So you got plenty of ways to charge it. Got plenty of output ports here. You can use this also as a home backup battery. You can plug in pretty much anything at your house. You might want to make sure and look at your microwave or your big refrigerator or something like that and see how many watts it takes to run that first. But this can go up to 1800 watts, which is pretty powerful. You can run most things in your home if you had to, for a backup or if you lose power in your house. Now for me, I'm pretty much going to use this camping and overlanding, and it's going to be a beast. All right, so I appreciate y'all watching. Like and subscribe, leave me a comment. I'm pretty happy with this thing. If you look at the competitors, and this battery is actually a really good size and weight compared to other batteries in this class, and you're going to have more outputs than a lot of those other batteries too, and it's going to be very well priced.